I love the idea of the discovery of an intact saber-toothed kitten found in Siberia. Just as I loved the idea of the woolly mammoth found in the same sort of place. Is it possible to clone these animals today? It probably explains why, looking to secure his reputation and place in history, Putin retiring to a Smeg fridge after allegedly dying last October. I predict a huge funeral after the forthcoming threatened ceasefire actually materializes, like a posthumous Roman triumph with exhumed relics and the parade of trophies looted from other countries. The saber-toothed tiger encased in a glass receptacle, like some Catholic reliquary. And a scurry of North Korea mercenaries, alternately pulling off Putin as he slithers round Red Square, or hoisting the saber-toothed tiger aloft. Uh, like some sort of symbol of historical resilience, the vastity of value in modern Russia, the extinct beast laid to rest next to the tomb of Lenin himself. The discovery of this mummified saber-toothed kitten in Siberia, exquisitely preserved for over 35,000 years. This is remarkable. It provides an astonishing window into the late Pleistocene era. The young Homotherium latidens specimen, complete with intact fur, sharp claws, and even whiskers, offers researchers invaluable data on the evolutionary adaptations of ancient Ice Age predators like Putin himself. Notably, its elongated forelimbs, its thick neck, its wider paws, without carpal pads, signify its adaptation to frigid terrain, distinguishing it from contemporary big cats. In fact, with this thick neck, it sort of reminds you of Prigozhin, doesn't it? The possibility of cloning such prehistoric creatures as saber-toothed cats and woolly mammoths has been the subject of substantial debate within the scientific community. It's not just the subject of science fiction. Advances in de-extinction technologies, particularly through the CRISPR gene editing and the extraction of viable DNA from preserved remains, have spurred optimism that these animals can be brought back. For instance, efforts to revive the woolly mammoth by integrating its genetic material with that of modern elephants are well publicized, yet the complexity of a fully resurrected extinct species, because of the incomplete genomes, the ethical concerns, the ecological impact, continues to pose formidable challenges. And cloning these animals, while conceivable in theory, remains a monumental task that straddles the boundary between aspiration and improbability. And reflecting on contemporary Russian symbolism, President Vladimir Putin's theatrical penchant for aligning himself with images of historical resilience might resonate with the public's fascination for such ancient relics. His mythical resurrection from political demise, bolstered by tales of his alleged private moments of reflection in the Smeg fridge, lends itself to this surreal narrative of reinvention, ripe for parodic posturing, like a Roman emperor's posthumous triumph. Remember, you are just a man. No, that's not going to be said at Putin's funeral, is it? In a ceasefire with Ukraine, if indeed that took place, and you can imagine. I predict that following that ceasefire imposed on Russia and Ukraine, there will be a funeral of Putin. A display parading the relics of power, complete with saber-toothed cat effigies, and like some sort of Egyptian, tribute. It encapsulates the paradox, doesn't it, of a modern state wielding symbols of ancient ferocity in the middle of geopolitical decay. Such theatrics would mirror a blend of historical gravitas and modern spectacle. and it underlines the hollowness of contemporary statecraft. In this vein, the discovery of potential of a potential revival of ancient beasts underscores a thematic parallel, because the doppelgangers will not be needed. They can retire. Putin can be put beside Lenin, and Russia's fascination with projecting strength through decaying historical artifice and geographic maneuvers, geological maneuvers, exemplifies the dichotomy of formidable image versus the vacuity beneath, a mirage of enduring and fragile permafrost, thawing in an age that seeks clarity rather than cold.